Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my adventures. Several things. One, trying to see if my computer's going to reboot again. Advance the field of view to maximum again and see if that's causing it to reboot. It's kind of hard to say. I've seen it where it'll go for days, 3 or 4 days and not have trouble, and then all of a sudden, just every time.
Incoming message.
So just trying to figure it all out all the time. But we're just trying to top off. We're over 98%. So after we get finished doing all these top-offs, we'll go back and do cargo missions again. It was getting harder to find cargo missions, and we did about 60 to 80 million. And it's like, forget this, let's go back top off. Now if I find some discounted tritium for under 4,600 per unit, yeah, we're dropping everything and we're going to go do that. I think I can use up to 2,000 units right now, so yeah, we'll drop everything to go do that. A lot of these are full, so we might be over 99% now. So the majority of them are full, where they weren't full before. And I jotted down a lot of the materials that we get from here. Meaning we'll use those materials to top off other materials. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That'll really help me out with YouTube. YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers, and after 9 months and over 1,000 videos later, I have less than 200. So we need a lot more help, and YouTube allows you to subscribe to 2,000 YouTube channels. We just need one of those.
Incoming message.
Might have a package coming to the door, so might have to take a break in a minute. Yeah, my wife orders a whole lot of stuff from Amazon, and I hear they've had 17,000, something like that, 17,000 cases of COVID, and 5 have died. It kind of makes you wonder about these packages we keep getting from Amazon, if they're safe. Kind of scary. Now I hear that most of the time people catch it from an extended exposure time, not just because you picked up something and somebody else had touched something. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. We just try to do the best we can. Positive thing is the company I work for, everybody works from home now. And there's thousands of employees. It's a pretty good sized company. See, I pushed to work from home even though I got a lot of pushback for it. They wound up not forcing the issue. So I've been working there about 5 years and I've been working from home, and now it's like eventually the offices will be open back up, but you want to work from home, right? It's like, yeah. Hadn't changed. Still the same way. You go, okay, you'll get to work from home. Because they were trying to talk people into working from home permanently. And it's like, you don't have to talk me into it. That's what my original plan was in the first place. And so it all works for me. Now I work some crazy hours sometimes. I get woken up in the middle of the night to work on stuff. But you do what you gotta do to keep the electricity on and the food coming in and the Amazon packages showing up, all that kind of stuff. And VR headsets with the HP Reverb G2 pre-ordered. Looking forward to that. I'm supposed to get that within a month. And I'm ready. Ready now. Like, bring it. Boy, this has been a really bad allergy day, though. Oh boy, it's been rough. Sometimes I'm not looking at the gray box, and I'm looking at the corners. Yeah, I need to mow the front yard too this evening. We'll see. At least part of it, like curve, around the sidewalk. We have Bermuda grass, and it's got those parts that stick way up that have the seeds on it. And those stalks are pretty high. The rest of the grass is pretty low. But those things will really grow up there to send out their seeds, and you can cut those off. And we have one of those HOAs, so they complain all the time if you don't cut the grass all the time. those homeowner associations that you pay them to fuss at you. Something wrong with that.
Incoming message.
Why am I paying somebody just to fuss at me all the time? My wife that wanted to live on, to buy this house. Not my fault. It was about the best deal in the whole area that we live in at the time. I'm always in for the deal. The better the deal, the better. Because everything's so expensive, and I try to cut corners wherever I can. Or the padding on my headset needs to be glued down again. Always having to glue that thing down. So I can't wait till the new headset gets here. We've been topping off at this tower too. It's been coated. When we leave here, we need to go to a raw material planet that we've been moving everything of that material at that planet over to others to top off. So eventually it'll be like this, where everything's starting to show as full. That's the whole idea. So eventually it will be 100% full. But you don't have trading when you're at Dad's Hope. It's only when you go to the material trader, and they rip you off. They really do. It's a 6-to-1 on equal grade. So it's pretty bad. So when you can load up without having to trade, that's really good. I don't worry as much about those grade 1s because they're just so easy to trade for. If you're on the same row, same category.
Incoming message.
And from a higher grade. So, but we're collecting those too. Now when we fill up that high density composites, I'm good to go to the raw material planet and then come back by the two material traders before we go back out to Sophus and Seals. Try to load up on another 80 million. Between 60 and 80. Well, it hasn't rebooted again, so that's a good thing. I can't say this fixed it, because I don't know. Because I did a little bit of more of that, you know, pulling power away from the graphics card. And it clocks down instead of clocking up. Yep, about ready to go do some selenium. Getting bored with this. I've been hauling too much. Which grinding, as long as I've had plenty of sleep, grinding's not bad for me. If I haven't had very much sleep, it's pretty rough. Well, make sure that you subscribe, and that'd really help us, and make sure that you look into the description and see how to donate and join our Patreon and find out where the fleet carrier is so you can add tritium and view more of our videos at GFM_RDG, which is underneath the video to the far left. Well, I'm ready to go to that selenium planet, then come back by the material traders, and then probably come back by here. Yep. That is what I'm ready to do. I've had enough. When we get aboard, we'll end the video here, and then we'll take a trip out to that other planet. Sit down. So I appreciate you watching, and until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.